Hey, hi, hello, and howdy. It's me, Mushy, and you're you. Hello, you. Sorry. I had to. I tried not to, but I had to. Um, Joe Goldberg from the Netflix series You. Can't help it. But today we're here at Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting to kit up a Chucky Stitch. Next in the Stitch Killer series. Killer Stitch? Stitch Killer. I don't know, whichever way you like it. And a sneak peek at the accompanying coaster that I will be presenting to you, finished in a time-lapse situation when we finish Chucky and poster view him. So stay tuned for the coaster. It's a cute coaster set, right? Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, today's tools of the trade are going to be this Elizabeth Ward funnel from Zodiak Shadows. Links in the description down below because I will be using Elizabeth Ward style containers. We're going to kit him up where we had Ghostface Stitch kitted up, and a generic boat of life with a pour spout, a safety boat because I'm a klutz and I will spill. And I'm going to be using this pen that I got from DP with sparklers, also linked down below. It's got like a crafting knife here. Ooh, watch your fingers mush. And some little scissors right here, and a handy dandy pin, and also has a centimeter ruler on it. Also, I've got my handy dandy double-sided tape from Temu, along with the DMC color book from Temu, and my DMC stickers from Temu. That's what we have for today. So we're going to do things a little bit different. Sorry, I'm getting comfy. I actually think that I've got my head screwed on straight today, and we're going to start by kitting up the drills, and then we're going to do the book. So let's find, I want to start at number 1 because I'm weird like that. There we go. Number 1. The colors in this canvas, I should tell you about it, shouldn't I? This canvas I did buy on Amazon, and we'll go over all that in the post review, but I did buy it on Amazon. It was $2.59. There, you take a peek at them. $2.59. It's a 30 by 30, but based on Ghostface Stitch's sizing from, it came in like a series, like a kit. And so I can assume that this is also the same size, which is drill field is 25 by 25. Canvas as a whole is 30 by 30. And he's got 16 colors. And the colors are going to be black, antique mauve, bright red, topaz very light, golden yellow, tangerine medium. I have, oh, it's another pack of, I was like, that's not the color. Okay, so these two are tangerine medium, golden yellow. That can't be right. What is happening with my life here? Bright red, topaz very light, golden yellow, tangerine medium. Yeah. 5, 6, 6, tangerine medium, number 7. Should be yellow medium. Okay, here we go. We're on track. Yellow medium, Delft blue dark, Delft blue medium, coral red very dark, baby pink, royal blue very dark, rose medium, garnet very dark, electric blue dark, and winter white. Those are Ghostface Chucky. Mush. Come on. Hold it together, girl. You just gotta get through this kitting up, okay? And then you can go to Diamond Painting Land. And your brain can do whatever it wants over there. But here, we need to focus. We can start kitting up Chucky Stitch. Ghostface Chucky. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, it's one of those days, folks. I think every day lately has been turning into one of those days. We're gonna do We're going to have to relabel our containers a little bit because they threw us for a loop, and one is going to be, this is a little bit too big. I want something a little bit not too big. This is what I've got. Please stand by. I'm going to make sure I got something else. Okay, I have armed myself with a couple of slightly smaller containers instead of that one really big one from a different Elizabeth Ward set. Elizabeth Ward style set, because as you can see, this set initially was all the small containers, and that was working great, especially for some of these smaller diamond paintings, but there was a lot of black, so I had to switch out a couple smaller containers for a big one initially, and then that was too big, so I switched out the really big one for these two large and medium, I guess. So I think, do I want to dare? I probably don't dare. I think I dare this one. I think we're going to put our drills in this one because 310, it's going to be a lot of them. So how is everyone's day going? I hope it's going a little bit smoother than the start of this kit up. Yeah, it's a day. The bark machines are particularly barky today, probably because Sundown is out in town and it's just me and Booglet, and for some reason, I guess they might see, I guess they probably see him as the alpha, Sundown, but whenever it's just like me or me and Al, they get barky and ignorant. And you know, they bark at everything. So we live on a gravel, our driveway is like a gravel driveway at the end of a gravel road off of a, you know, rough main road, I guess. And they can hear cars coming from just far away. And so they are being overprotective since Sundown is out of town. Not out of town, out in town. And they're just barking their heads off. A train honked its horn and they were like, barkity bark bark. And I'm just organizing over here so I don't get like, because I already have a container labeled one, I don't want to get that mixed up, so I'm just moving things around. But yeah, they're being little bark holes, so if this video's choppy, I'm sorry. It's just know that I'm sparing you from the bark machines, I promise. And as usual, nothing terribly exciting will go on. Now, I will, in fact, turn on the camera and bring you with me if another sewer pipe bursts and chaos ensues, so that you can bear witness. Instead of just hearing the story, you can like live it with me. That is my promise to you. Yes, I hereby promise in this kit up, if we have a catastrophe, I will keep the camera rolling and bring you with me. You're welcome. Watch, I just tempted fate. Now there's gonna be some kind of catastrophe. I mean, it's set up for it. Sundown's in town, and you know, the bark machines are being ignorant today, and I mean, this is a perfect setting. I might have just jinxed myself. Let's hope not, right? So yeah, we're kitting up our stitch. We just when I'm filming, you won't see this for a little while, probably like a week or so, but when I'm filming this, we just wrapped up our Rave About Raven weekend in oh, I should have put the purple things in here for the static. I might go through and do that at the end. Our Rave About Raven weekend in anticipation and excitement for their new February releases. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed hanging out with everybody in a premiere live chat video and then an actual live the next day. We did have some technical difficulties that in the end resulted in the erasing, not me, I didn't erase. live chat. The Tubosphere ate it when I had to correct some technical difficulties. So if you watched the live chat after, I don't know if the speaker picked that up, but I guess there was a drill stuck here, and when I went to close this, it flung it, and it just like ricocheted all over the room, and I'm not even kidding. It was like tink, 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 tink. Anyway, yeah, if you were at the live, thank you so much for coming, and it was a lot of fun. But if you weren't able to make it, I totally understand. I'm sorry. We missed you. We wished you were there, but totally get it. And I'm sorry that you can't see the chatting that transpired during the live. I will continue to research and try to educate myself better on how to conduct lives and start them and end them such that we hopefully won't run into that problem again. But it was pretty unintuitive and confusing. It was not like other services where you just pop on, hit the go live, and you're live. No, there was a 24-hour delay, and there was, these are not going to fit in here, are they? This is number 6, and is this number? Yeah, these are both number 6. So, anyway, yeah, there was a delay of 24 hours before I was permitted to enact my liveness, and there was also an issue. How do I want to do this? Well, 1, 2, 3. Am I making this more difficult? I need this one. But this one has to go somewhere, but I don't want to get confused with anything else. So we're going to do that and then that. Okay. Sorry. My brain needed all of its power to figure some numbers out. The number 6. Mushy's brain needed all the brain power she could muster to count to 6. Yeah. Welcome to my world. I'm thinking it too. Yeah, rhymes with fun sass. Yep. But anyway, yeah, we had technical difficulties that resulted in the necessity of just trimming the front end and back end of the stream. And when you edit a live stream at all, in any way aside from like the description box and stuff, but if you have to do any bleeping, trimming, cutting, blurring, anything to do with the actual video itself, the Tubosphere eats the live chat and disappears it forever. And unfortunately it was unavoidable, and that is what had to occur to present the live to anyone else that was not present at the live, if that makes sense. I hope it does. I think it makes sense, but then again, I still don't know 100% what I'm talking about. So, but yeah, that was a lot of fun. I did enjoy it, but I have to admit I enjoy the premieres more, because then I can like focus solely on just sitting and listening and watching the video and talking to you guys, versus trying to diamond paint and talk to you guys and read the chat. I don't know if it's age. I don't know if it's diminished mental capacity / intelligence. But it was hard. It took a team of 3 of us to try to keep up with you guys and the chat and actually do stuff on camera. I applaud people who are able to smoothly figure out how to start and end and function multitask that way during a live. Now, admittedly, you know, I did learn from the experience. You know, life is a learning experience. So I did learn, you know, some things that I think I would like to have to better facilitate things of that, you know, events of that nature, like 8. Oh, okay, 9 is A. Okay, we're on track. We're good. Okay, don't overthink it, Mushy. It's the letter A. It's the beginning of the alphabet. You can do it. But no, I did discover some things. I learned some things. We all did. But I think moving forward, the next time I do some kind of live situation, I want to beforehand procure myself a tablet so that I have like the, you know, because I film on my phone. So I need, I can't use my phone to watch chat and reply while I'm filming or while I'm live streaming. I mean, either one, it applies. So I think I would like to procure myself a tablet. That is the next on my middle of the night shopping list. Is just a little tablet. I don't think I'm going to need anything fancy. I'm not going to really be a tablet user. I do have a computer, but the way the room is set up and then our stuff is set up and the space that we have, it was really not conducive and comfortable to be able to look at that screen and see the, you know, keep tabs on the live and the camera view, also read your comments and also try to type back and also try to police any nefarious naysaying, not naysaying, but you know, like any nefarious creeper bot type people that may have come in, or any little trolls that might have wanted to sneak in and spew some garbage, like cursing and stuff, and you know, spam fishy clickbait, you know, that stuff. So I mean, Sundown did a fantastic job, but you know, his eyes got tired after about an hour. With MS and stuff, it really can strain his eyes and mess with his vision, and so he was struggling a little bit. And Al was diamond painting and also trying to, you know, peek at the chat on her phone and respond to anyone who was wanting to speak with her. So we managed, and we had fun and enjoyed hanging out with you guys. But I'm thinking that a tablet set up on the table would have been very helpful for everyone. And maybe like a wireless keyboard would be kind of cool, and a wireless mouse. Those aren't too expensive. I think I can get away with sneaking that into my middle of the night cart. So yeah, and then I do want to get a longer filming arm like situation, and or I mean, I have a tripod, we just haven't used it yet. I maybe need to set that up and consider using that to give you guys like a better view, because we were not able to, well, first of all, you know, the whole live stream setup thing, I did switch the visual to horizontal, like the perspective, but it wouldn't let me go live that way, even though it was an option I was allowed to choose. It refused to let me go live that way. So the only way it would let me go live is if I made it vertical. So then you guys ended up having to watch the live with a squished little screen and a limited view vantage point and oriented vertical like a short. That was regretful, and I'm sorry. That was like really, you know, poor quality. It was not my fault or that I know of, or my intention at all, but we had a choice. We either go live vertical in short mode, or we don't go live at all. And we saw tons of you waiting there for the live to start, and I was like, they're here and we can't do this to them a second time, because the day before we had to switch it from a live to a premiere because of the 24-hour surprise ninja preparation time that nobody knew about until it was too late. So yeah, that's why you got the live that you did. And like I said, I'm newer to this and I'm technology challenged. So please be nice. I did the best I could, and you know, H J G H J. Okay, so I need a K. Let me find a K. Oh, this K has something in it. Let's make a new K. K. But yeah, the premieres seem to be a lot easier, more convenient. But we will do, I honestly, I'm probably, because of the partially because of a lazy factor, if I'm being honest. Like, it's so much less work to do that. I probably am going to do that more frequently than I will live streams, but there will be more live streams if you're interested, and I endeavor to improve upon those as much as possible as we go on and learn more. So, I'm sorry if you were displeased with the quality of the live and the fact that you couldn't see the chat. I'm displeased with it too. I'm sorry. But I promise you, as my promise to you, I will endeavor to get better and learn and obtain better quality technology and resources and materials to make it all better. So bear with me. Don't be afraid of the next live. It'll be at least somewhat improved somehow from the previous one. So there's that. Okay, so we got our kit put together, and now what I want to do, let's go through the drill book and place our drills. For your sanity, because this is kind of just extra that isn't necessary and doesn't have to be done, I may fast forward through this unless we end up having most or all of the colors. So we've got black, antique mauve. I know we have 666 because hello, dark and creepy diamond painting, and you don't have a 666, something's wrong with you. Nope, we have it. Yay, nothing's wrong with me. 727. Topaz very light. Let me mark that with my little handy dandy pen. I'm just going to go through and look real quick. 728, we do have that. 741 we have. 743 we have. 798. 798 we have. 799 we have. I'm saying that like we have. Oh, like change your tone and pitch. 817 we got it. I don't know, I'm trying to switch it up. I just talk how I talk. Sorry. 819 we have. Now I'm gonna be stuck on that. Royal blue, we got it. 899 rose medium, we don't got. 902, we got it. 995, it looks like so far only 2 colors. 995, we got it. Electric blue, and winter white. 3865, I'm gonna look because I'm crazy like that, but yeah, I know I have it. Okay, so we only have to add 2 colors. That shouldn't take too long. I don't know that I'm gonna fast forward this because it's not gonna take long. Let's just do it. Let's do it to it, folks. Shoop. So I'm gonna take my double-sided tape and I'm gonna apply it to the empty space of 727. This book is getting filled up, and I don't know, I'm gonna be excited when it's done, but you know, also sad when it's done. This is not something that, like, I don't think this is something that's part of people's normal kitting up process or any kind of cataloging. This is just my brain getting peace and tranquility from number 4, from you know, filling out the, it's kind of like diamond painting. I'm diamond painting this DMC book, and I get some mind soothing juju from it, so I do it. I am gonna need to concoct a square version of this book and do it at some point, probably, or convert this to a round and a square like I did with Purge Mini when I did her drills in the list. We'll see, because this is kind of extraneous extra work that isn't necessary and kind of probably really boring for you guys. I do it to make myself feel better. $8.99 was the other one, rose medium, that we didn't have. So I'm going to cut my double-sided tape and apply it. $8.99. Apply it to the empty, oh well, the empty space in the drills below it, because I did not place that right. That's okay. That is okay. Peel that off. Throw it away. And $8.99 was 1, 2, 3, 4 from the bottom. So do we have a, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 from the bottom. This looks like a medium rose. It's certainly not that blue that's before it or after it. So I think we're on the right track. What number? Oh no, $8.99. Did I drop it? I dropped it somewhere. If you guys see it, tell me. I dropped it somewhere, hopefully back in the container. What else is going on over here? It's actually a pretty quiet day. Thank gosh, I have needed, this is kind of a day of rest for me. I really been burning the candle at both ends in real life here, and needed some time to kind of decompress. So did you hear that? It's still going. That was my stomach. I know some of you guys heard my stomach in the live chat. I'm sorry. It's not an eating thing. It's my liver is too big for my body thing, and it makes my stomach upset. And so it makes it very loud and gurgly. All right, so we've got that done, and we're going to put our tools away. All that we have left now is to get the 2 new numbers in the kit, and I will fast forward through that for you guys so you don't have to deal with all my tinking around. And then we'll border them up and be ready to go. Yeah, you can tell Sundown was the last person in my stickers, I guess, when he was helping me kit up Bad Moon for Al, because he didn't put the stickers back in the holder. Well, he's going to be drawn and quartered for that. I mean, it's quite possible that he could be, because I get pretty persnickety about stuff like that. So the 2 numbers we need are 727. And that's in the second tier, right? What did we leave off in here? No, it's in the first tier. Okay, so 727 is still lurking in the top. Well, theoretically, it should still be in the top. I think did we run out of space in these? We did. Okay, so this 3-tiered situation has filled. We ended up filling it with Bad Moon, missing colors. So I've had to employ, because it only has 3 tiers, I need to buy more tiers if I can add to it, and if not, I need to buy another set of these. So until then, I'm using this one as, you know, extra. Read all about it. Oh, now I got that song, extra. Give me the news, I got a bad case of loving you. Yeah, now you know why I went to law school and not like start a music singing career. That's why, surprise. Gosh, I can't help it. These songs pop in my head and then they just, I'm sort of one of those people where the thought pops in the head and like immediately bypasses all filtration and goes straight to the mouth and out to the world. And songs quite often do that to me. In a professional or serious setting, I do have to really hone in and focus on creating internal censoring and filtering, like, you know, in court settings. Not that I'm not a criminal, I'm not in court a lot, or, you know, I mean, as formerly a paralegal and law school grad and related to that things that I do, I do have to, you know, demushify myself and become a normal human with filters and etiquette stuff. And that's hard for somebody like me. Tell me, put it in the comments below, let me know, or hit me up on our Facebook group. If you're a subscriber, all subscribers are welcome, whether you are a dark and creepy diamond painter in practice or not. I like to see all the artworks and stuff, and I like to hear from all of you. I can appreciate art that's not dark and creepy. So, you know, all people, if you're subscribed to the channel, everyone is welcome on the Facebook group, whether or not you partake in my personal flavor of art or not. I do not discriminate against art. You know, yeah. No, yeah, you can show us whatever. Come hang out, come chit chat. Anyway, what I was trying to say, you know what? I'm being dumb and I should have just done this all along. So, let me start that over. Anyway, what I was trying to say was, yeah, I am naturally one of those people that the thought pops in the head, the mouth opens and pops the thought out to the world out loud. It happens with music. It happens with snarky attitude. It happens with literally whatever thought pops in my head. It is both amusing in some cases and in others the bane of my existence. It gets me in trouble. You guys, it does. But the upside to that is that, you know, people who know me in real life can trust that I'm going to be honest, because they know I can't, they know that I generally don't have a filter. So they know this, and they can, and then they therefore know that if I think it will pop out, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. I'm not one of those people that's really good at sugarcoating. Now, can I get this in here? What is the problem? Oh, this is going to be a mess. Wait, now there looks, I don't know what I did here. I'm overstuffing the row. But, that's not to say, like, that I can't conduct myself in a civilized, mature, professional manner if I have to. I can, you know, turn on go gadget mushy filter mode, but my natural normal essence is no filter, brutal honesty. And you know, it does get me in trouble sometimes, you know, if I just literally can't get the filter sensor in my brain up in time before the thought reaches my lips. You know, but I'm not gonna lie, you know, that's the other side. I'm not gonna lie and not say what I think or feel. I just sometimes I need to learn how to sugarcoat. I can when I have to, you guys, like I said, professional settings, you know, and things like that. Mushy does have a filter on mode. but I don't like to use it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Is there anybody else like that where, you know, you're like, I have a filter, I just don't like it. Yeah, I can be professional, I just don't want to. That's me. That is me. I figure, you know, yeah, it's just less stressful. My brain can focus on other things when I can just be me, right? Like here on YouTube with you guys, versus, you know, having to put on, you know, fancy professional clothes and talk to fancy professional people. I can, and be myself, fancy and professional. I prefer the off the clock, the off the clock version of me. But then, I mean, good or bad, I guess that's for you to decide. Then you end up getting, you know, the unfiltered goofball, mushy in the videos. And I am either sorry or you're welcome, whichever applies. Insert either one here. But please tell me I'm not the only person that's like that, that kind of like information comes into your brain and like immediately goes out of your mouth. Like sometimes, you know, sometimes to your detriment, or to where you're like, oh, I wish I hadn't said that. But on the flip side, I'm also therefore one of those people, because my brain kind of does that, I think, is why I'm also one of those people that I'm not really quick-witted when I need to be, unless I'm angry. Sundown has a story about that. I'm sure he'll tell someday. But generally, I'm one of those people that is taken aback and gives me pause when someone says or does something that I think is just egregious, you know, shocking. I can't believe they said that. I can't believe they did that. And so I pause, and my brain is like makes that old dial-up AOL sound, you know, the screeching, the electronic screeching and sound. So I'm not quick-witted when it comes to comebacks. So if you ever get into a verbal altercation with me, and I am not yet at the point of anger, if you catch me like right at the beginning of the verbal sparring, you will get me. You'll totally win that round. But if you keep pushing and I get to the point of anger, then my brain kicks into overdrive and I am quick to spit out some sass and whatnot. But my initial knee-jerk reaction, surprisingly, is silence. And I probably accompanied by a look of WTF is happening here on my face. Yeah, you know, I'm not quick-witted like that, which is surprising because I am quick to think a thought and spit it out without filtration or really thinking about it. Like, ask me. I dare you. Ask me. Does my butt look big in these jeans? Yeah, girl, it does. I'm sorry. Go find another pair. Or, hey, no, it looks all right. I mean, at least you know you'll get like the honest, unfiltered answer, because as soon as you ask that question, or any, you know, just for example, you ask me that question, whatever immediately pops into my head, like, yeah, those don't look good, that comes out of my mouth. Yeah, those don't look good. So, you know, the fun fact about mushy. But then, conversely, you know, if somebody comes up to me and is all like, blah, 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 you crazy da-da-da, I'm gonna stomp your blah-blah-blah, or whatever, I'll just be like, hi? What? How do I answer this? Like, my brain spends about 10 minutes processing. What do I say to that? What's a quick comeback for that? Anyway, yeah, things that nobody cares about mushy, episode 542. Great. We are done kidding up Chucky Stitch. I tried to say Ghostface Chucky Stitch again. We are done kitting up Chucky Stitch, and he will be worked on over the next week or two. So look forward to seeing him again in the future. And with that, I have a mess to clean up. That's for me, not you. I'm not going to make you stick around for that. You've got better things to do. And so I will say goodbye. Oh, I popped my ankle again. Okay, I will say goodbye and naughty night. Bye.